Why are humans obsessed with gold? It's rare, it's shiny, and it doesn't tend to deteriorate because it's chemically very inert. Shiny rock make monkey brain happy. The crazy person answer is the Anunnaki instilled a love of gold in us while they were doing genetic engineering on Neanderthals to create us. From John Huston's Treasure of the Sierra Madre, Howard, say, answer me this one, will you? Why is gold worth some $20 an ounce flophouse bum? I don't know. Because it's scarce. Howard, 1,000 men, say, go searching for gold. After 6 months, one of them's lucky, 1 out of 1,000. His find represents not only his own labor, but that of 999 others to boot. That's 6,000 months, 500 years, scrambling over a mountain, going hungry and thirsty. An ounce of gold, mister, is worth what it is because of the human labor that went into the findin' and the gettin' of it. Flophouse bum. I never thought of it just like that. Howard. Well, there's no other explanation, mister. Gold itself ain't good for nothing except making jewelry with and gold teeth. It's both rare and very good for money and status symbols. It can be easily worked into detailed shapes. It doesn't tarnish. It is rare enough that you don't have to worry about the denomination, meaning you have to carry around a ton of it, or someone showing up with so much you have a hyperinflation event. Usually looking at you mansa musa. And yes, it's shiny, which makes it look damned good, especially before we mastered working with more common, but difficult metals. So it makes for a very visible and showy value display. It's rare. I love gold. It's rare, but not way too rare, and at the same time it's common, but not way too common. I had a friend that believed in stockpiling gold in case the shit hit the fan. I told him I would rather have lead in food. I think it's because it's useful in making fancy technology. So the aliens just programmed us to find it all, so they can use it to make their fancy machines and flying ships. Then when they come back in a few thousand years, it will all be neatly stacked up in little bricks for them. I feel like this makes the most sense. Gold has a ton of unique properties that have made it valuable over the course of human history. It can be hammered so thin that it becomes transparent. It is used to make red glass and red or purple paint. It doesn't rust or corrode, it causes no irritation in most people with skin contact, and it's scarce. Until the discovery of the platinum group metals, it was the rarest metal on Earth. Wow, after reading this I want gold. Lots of it. I want to jump into a tub full of gold and relish in its usefulness, durability, and rarity. That depended on where you lived. In ancient Egypt, gold was pretty common, while silver was a true symbol of wealth because it had to be imported. Easy to mine and refine. Cause it's shiny. Silver works too, and if you stick with me, well, strike it rich. Gold has been used as money and a measure of wealth for thousands of years. It holds its value well and is a stable investment compared to paper currency, which can lose value during financial crises. Aside from that, it also represents high status, achievement, and purity. Its shine and color make it a symbol of success and excellence, which is why it's usually used in awards and ceremonial objects. It's shiny. As much as people don't like to admit it, that's a huge reason gold has been valued for a long time. It's nice that it's just rare enough to be accessible, but expensive, and that it doesn't easily degrade like some other metals. But at the end of the day, much of the value comes from it being pretty. Because it's heavy. I love gold.